Hello, it's me, back once again with another episode of Alchemy Factory. So, in our last episode, we did a bunch of stuff. We did a lot of cannons. That's what we did. We did cannons all over the place. We also set up this thing, which we haven't really gotten going well yet. We need money. We need money. But we did unlock copper. So, and we unlock copper coins. 12 silvers to research that. All right, well, we're going to research it. We're going to get these things going. Yeah, that's fine. These are very expensive. Very, very expensive. Okay. These are very expensive, but they're going. And that's going to make us coke and coke powder, which is going to make us more steel, which is fantastic. So let's see what we need to do copper here. What do we need? Alright, so to make copper, we first have to make copper powder. We also have this thing, Philosopher's Stone of all these gems. What? When did I unlock that? Anyways, and all these gems too. We've got all these gems we can make later. Anyways, I'm gonna make copper because I want to see if we can do like basically print our own money. So copper. Copper ingot comes from copper powder. Copper powder comes from, what is that, soap paste? Soap powder. Yeah, here it is. Soap powder and iron sand. We're going to grind iron into sand. It takes 6 and 6, and then it makes 50% copper powder and 50% impure copper powder. And the impure copper powder, oh my gosh, okay. Impure copper powder can be made into a bronze ingot. Interesting. Or it can be combined with clay powder to make malachite or crude shards, okay? Or can be remixed to also make copper powder. Interesting. So it's got a lot of uses. I think, so we could use it to make more copper in a refiner, or we could just use it to do these other things. Maybe we use it to make these shards, because that looks like that's probably a lot of money, right? So a shard makes, yeah, a shard is nothing. It's just a crude shard. And then you can take this by putting it in a refiner, and it gets a broken shard. And then you take a broken shard, and you put it into a refiner, and it gets a dull shard. And you take a dull shard, and you put that into a refiner, you get a shattered crystal. And then you take a shattered crystal, you put that into a refiner, and you get a crude crystal. And then you get a polished crystal, which also goes into a refiner. And then from the polished crystal, you get an adamant. And then from the adamant, you get a diamond, which can be sold for 100 silvers. But then with 2 diamonds, you can make a perfect diamond, which can't be sold. Oh, interesting, but it's used in crafting sapphire, which is for 480 silver. Wow. Okay. Well, anyway, let's focus on the copper for now. So copper powder. So we're making soap powder, and we need iron sand. Where am I making my soap powder? That's over here. Soap is over here. Soap powder is over here. And it is going... Where is it going? Oh, this is yeast powder. This is not soap powder. This is soap powder. Yeah, this is soap powder. Where are you going? Oh, we're using it to make yeast powder, aren't we? Right. So that's going in there. That's being combined there and making yeast powder. Okay, so we would need to take some of this elsewhere and see if we can't make some copper. Well, let's see what our production is here. Soap production is pretty good right now. Now these are getting like the advanced fertilizer. So we might be able to split this up. That's not a track. This is a track. Okay. So we might be able to split this up a little bit and send it like... oh, we're not using a cannon. We should be using a cannon, shouldn't we? That's fine. That's fine. All right, we'll throw it over there. We'll use a cannon here. Do I have enough stuff to make a cannon still? Where are my cannons? There's my cannon. All right. Yeah, I've got enough. I need gears. All right, we're going to use the cannon. We're going to cannon that over here somewhere where we have lots of iron. Right, yeah, iron is over here. So if we build this out a little bit and build ourselves a little table here. I ran out of materials. Oh, gosh. Okay, where's my... Oh, where did I put my... Yeah, here. This is my box of planks that I have. Fantastic. All right, I got new skill points too. Nice. That means that our little mechanism is working, which is great. It's fantastic. Okay. Wait, how did I get a skill point? Did I set up... Oh my gosh, I can't remember. It's been a little while since I recorded it, and I can't even remember where I left off in terms of... Oh yeah, I did. That's right. Yeah, we made this guy last time. That's right. So it went in there, and we got skill points from that. Fantastic. And there's another one there already. Okay, cool. So a few more of those, and it will go. But this is not making a lot of stuff. Where's all the wood? Needs more wood. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Right now, we're dealing with this stuff. All right, so we got our planks, and we're going to do this. And then this guy can... Is this going to be enough space? It's probably going to be enough space, right? But I love these cannons. We can just kind of go anywhere we want to, which is amazing. Okay, so soap powder is coming up there. Is that kind of keeping fullish mostly? We'll see. Well, it's of course keeping full because we're not actually drawing it yet. Meanwhile, over here we have our iron, which just needs to come down. I think we'll just use one of these guys. Or, no, actually, it's just easier to use one of these. Yeah, it's just like that. Okay, so iron is going to come here. Iron needs to be ground. And did we unlock the new grinders? It's been a couple of days since I recorded. I can't remember what I made. Okay, so we do have the new grinders. So we'll throw a couple of grinders there. Oh, we need gears. We need gears. Where's our gears at? Gears are in here. No, gears are in here, right? Yeah, let me grab this. We'll grab 100 of those. We'll put the rest of those in there, so it doesn't make too many. And then we're going to... Is that going to be enough? Should be enough, right? You guys would tell me if it's not enough, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? All right, we'll split it up that way. That's fine. That's going to make iron powder. Over here, we've got the soap powder. And then, what is it we needed for that? A refiner? Oh, an affinor. Oh, shoot. Okay, we need to get rid of this. We need to have some power here. All right, so we need... Oh, we got these new ones here. They're huge. I don't think we need that right now, but we'll use that next time, maybe. But what we do need, at least, is... Where's the smaller ones? Completely lost. I have so many things unlocked now. Everything is lost inside of my inventory here. Okay, I can't find it. All right. I need... Where are you? Here, I need a furnace. Okay. So we'll get a furnace. We'll get 2 furnaces. And then we need to fuel these furnaces. Do I have enough coke over here to do that with? Oh my gosh, these things are done already? I just bought those. We have a really nice amount of silver too. I don't really want to use it to buy more already. Dang. All right. Yeah, we definitely want to use coke where we can, because it's just so much more efficient. Or at least coal, if nothing else. Maybe we will... Because I don't think it's a huge difference between coal and... So coal... Coal is 540, coke is 600, coke powder is 660. Oh, I guess it is like 120 difference there. Yeah, okay. Where can we get it from? From over here, maybe? These are full-ish. This is going up to complete that. Yeah, we can try to get some from here, I guess. Don't know if it's going to be enough, but we'll try. It might be enough once I buy... Once I buy more coal over here. Yeah, we'll buy more coal. Buy more coal. Gotta watch our money. I don't want to go crazy on coal. Coal is really expensive and does not last very long at all. And it hasn't been filled up yet from our earnings, so that's a little bit concerning. All right, so we're going to get another cannon, of course, because that's what we use now. We use cannons. We use cannons for everything. Cannon is going to shoot over here. Unfortunately, the cannons can't have two targets. I think that's an update they should look at, like dual targeting. I think I might have mentioned that already. Anyways, so cannon's going to go over there. That's going to get us the power over here. And then we need the Athenor, this guy. And oh, we're out of regular nails. Okay, we're out of nails. Oh, let me travel back over to, where do we have nails in here? Oh yeah, it's over here. Everything is so spread out now. It's just absolutely crazy. All right, nails are over here. Grab some of those bad boys. Make our way back over. And now we can build these guys. So we're gonna build two. Like that. And then we just need to connect up these guys. All right, so one is going to go there, one is going to go there. I took some into my body, so I will put it in here. Oh, we didn't set the recipe anyways. Recipe, can you work? Recipe, 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 there it goes. All right, throw that in there. Throw that in there, and then this guy is going to come here and then go up and over to here. Yeah, just like that. And then we need one of you guys. I'll just use both of those. That's fine. And then just connect those and connect that. All right. And then that's going to come out here. So what we can do is have that one go this way. That one go this way. Oh, we can't have that one go this. Yeah, it's gonna go there. Okay, that's our first one. Oh, that looks really cool. It's like a little cup of melted copper. Quite funny. So that's. Why aren't you making anything? Did you not get enough raw materials yet? No, I guess not. Eh? Oh, these things still take a long time. I find. Eh? Yeah, so I need to double that up. In any case, so for now, we're just gonna store. Well, how do we make the copper? We need to make the copper. Right, this is just copper powder. This is just making this copper powder and impure copper. And then we take the copper. Oh my gosh, you can take the copper powder and then you throw it in a crucible to make actual copper ingots. Oh, okay, so we need to actually. Oh, so the big one would have actually made sense here. Ah, crap. All right. Give me a second. Okay, a little bit of a redo here. So yeah, we're using the big one because now this holds a lot more, and this entire surface now is warm. So we only need to keep this one thing filled instead of like multiple, so that makes things a little bit more efficient. Since we have to heat a couple of different things. So what did we say we needed? We needed a crucible now? We need to take that into crucibles, and then that will make copper ingots. Takes 12 seconds. Okay. And these guys take how long to make one? 4.8. Oh no, they need to be reset. They take 4.8 seconds, yeah, to make anything. Okay. So we will be producing, and it's 50-50. So every 5 seconds we get 2 impure copper, and then we need, it's 1-to-1 over here. But it takes 12 seconds. We'll probably need at least like 4 or 5 crucibles to keep up with that. So my crucibles, where are my crucibles? Should be in here somewhere. Or not at all. I feel like all of my stuff got reset in my bar for some reason. Can't find anything that I need. Crucibles, crucible. No, not there. Not there. Where? Here they are. Automated processing. Okay. So we'll grab what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we'll grab 6 and see how that goes. Why not? And then we are going to make. Oh, we need to move them up. God dang it. Need more space. All right. Okay. I gotta go find them again here. Okay, so we gotta move them up a little bit because I need space to move this stuff around. All right, so we need that there. You guys are gonna go there. We'll build something in front here to get those guys going in there. Yeah, we'll just throw that copper powder in there for now. Throw that in there as well for now. And then we need to take you guys out of there. And then you're gonna go, where are you gonna go? You can't go down there, you gotta come this way. And then we'll store that for now over here. And I can fit that there. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, because we'll just put another elevator here. It's all good. It's all good. All right, that's going to go there. These guys are going to go like that. And then all of that impure stuff is going to go in here for now. We'll use that for other stuff later on. Meanwhile, we have copper bars coming in here. And then we can take copper bars. Where's my copper bars? We can take copper bars and we can make 300 coins with them. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, so we can make 300 coins out of 1 copper bar because we can't sell this, right? But we can make money. We can literally print money with this. So I think we'll probably have to set up like multiples of these, right? It seems like with Coke supporting all of them. Oh my god, the Coke is going so fast. The coal is going so fast, I should say. Okay, that's fine. All right, so we need to now... Am I going to be able to build over this thing? Oh, I'm not going to be able to build over this, am I? Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it all to... Dang, god darn it. All right, we're going to have to move this thing again. Going to have to move it out here. Because I can't build over it. I can't build over it. I can build over these, though, so we will do that. We will do that, and then we will redirect the cannon again over here. Okay. And now we can build over top of all this stuff. Where's my wooden blocks? There's my wooden blocks. Now all of this will come out. Nice, nice. Our first bit of copper. Very cool. And then that will hopefully fill in there. So soap, powder, of all things, seems to be coming okay. We need to fix this. So we're going to have to make this a double. Yeah, everything just gets more complicated as we go. Put that there, and then we grab that like that, so that those will split up and go here. And then this comes here. And then it goes down. Where's the... I lost my elevators again. There. Okay, so that should help improve that a little bit. And then we're going to take this copper, and this batch we're going to make into coins, which needed a processor. Okay. Easy enough. Throw a couple of processors down here. I don't know how many I'll need, but we'll start with a couple and see how it goes. Yeah, so if we get where's our processors here? I haven't used processors in a while actually, so I probably don't have it in my bar right now. Processors are here. So if 3 is what fits on there, and we can set this to be coins. Nice. Okay, we're setting that to be coins. And then we just need to root it out like that. And then we're going to turn each one of these bars in about 10 seconds or a little bit more after the day ends. We're going to turn those in about 10 seconds into stacks of 50 coins. Oh, it gets split up as 50 coins. Doesn't come out as 300. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, it's something. It is something. So, yeah, it looks like soap powder. Yeah, soap powder. We need to enhance the grinding over here. Okay, that we can do. But this kind of works. And then what we do with this is we got one more box here, and you got it. We're going to use a cannon. And what we're going to do with this cannon is we're going to shoot it over here. So the stuff that this stuff is proliferating is going to pay for itself in a closed loop. Look at that. Fantastic. So this should hopefully, it's going to take a while, but this will start to fill all of these in. Nice. So yeah, let's just take a look at the soap production here, because I think that's the big thing. Yeah, iron production is slow but steady. Coal production is down because we're not making the coal over here yet. So I might need to kickstart this a little bit by buying some more coal, like so, just to get it going. But then hopefully this will start, kind of feeding itself in. Like this one's full already. This one is getting there. Yeah, it's a slow grind because it's 50 coins only. I mean, I guess I could convert it, but that would just slow everything down anyways, right? I'll just leave it. It's fine. Let's fix the soap here. So I could use the new grinders. I don't know. I don't really see a huge benefit of these upgraded grinders. Don't really seem that fantastic. Also, soap production, not where we need it to be. Why is that? These are not full of linseed oil. We need more linseed oil? Do we have capacity for more linseed oil on these guys? Or should I just add? I'll just add another one. Yeah, we'll just add another one. Yeah, let me... I do have flax seeds actually, so I can probably just make these, right? Yeah. So we'll just make that. Grab that. And we will... Yeah, we'll just make them like this. We'll make it a little bit different configuration here. So, and then that's going to proliferate into there, and then we get some pipes. And we just connect everything up. Cross like that, doesn't really matter. So that will get us more of that as soon as we get more advanced stuff here. So this is slowed by, oh my gosh, everything's starting to slow down a little bit here. So we're out of mushrooms. Why are we out of mushrooms? Is this clogged? This is a little bit clogged. This line here is kind of slow. Yeah, it's kind of really slow. Some mushrooms are not coming through. It keeps stopping to get hooked up there. Okay. And we had another section of those too, right? How are you guys doing? You guys are empty. Well, that's a problem. Yeah, we don't seem to be making enough money at the moment to proliferate our expectations here. Not quite enough of anything, of everything and anything. And this guy needs to be fixed a little bit. This is way too slow. So we can... How can we fix this quickly? Or make it run a little bit smoother, at least. I think one idea we can do is if we take a couple of these guys, and then one of these guys, and put it into this configuration, it will fill there. So that will keep this going a little bit faster. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so that's running a little bit faster, which is good. Those are running okay. Mushrooms are now starting to fill in here, which is good. But we are totally out of stuff over here, which is bad. It's very bad. Can I... How well are we doing here? What's in here? Advanced fertilizer. Yeah, I'll take that. What are you? You're also advanced fertilizer. Okay. Let me take that. Get this guy going. Get our soap production up, hopefully. So we seem to have enough plant Or do we? Oh gosh. Everything is falling apart. Everything that we want to do is falling apart. Yeah, because now it seems like we're not making enough here either. Oh gosh, okay, we're gonna need to make another sage. Do I have sage seeds? No, not quite. We may need more flax here too. But we may need more sage. I have an idea. Let me go and get one of these guys. And then we're also going to need to do a quest or something soon too. Store is nice and full. We're selling pretty much everything I think that we have available to us, which is good, except for like the gears, the new steel gears. But yeah, this is slowed down completely waiting for soap powder. Yeah, it's just not enough. Not enough soap at all. Yeah, this is now growing though. These are not completely filling, and so they're just kind of waiting. Because we need 5,000 to 75. How much does that mean then? It's 50, it says. Oh no, that's where it's graded. Okay, math hard. What I don't understand is these seem to be full. Do I need to put it into bottles? Like it seems to be full. It's very strange. Let me build some bottles and see if that helps, because like these ones are full, but they don't seem to be feeding in. Oh, they're not connected. Oh my god. It's not connected. It wasn't part of the circuit. Now it's part of the circuit. Okay. So that helps a little bit. Oh my gosh, look, I'm all soap now coming out here. All right, so now we can do that. And then we can do this. And then we can do that. And then that will help a little bit. Not quite enough. We might still need more of these things. Yeah, but we also need more of this stuff, which is slowly coming its way here now. It's one of those things that just needs to get filled the first time, and then it lasts long enough that you don't need to fill it up that frequently after. Once they're full, they run for a while, but it takes a while to fill 30 of those. From here, for the amount that we're making, we might need to make more. We might need to make a lot more. But the other thing I wanted to do too, thought this would be a good idea, is this little purchase guy. If I put one right down here, and I put a track here, I can basically use this as my store, which is nice. All right, yeah, because I can just choose a sage seed, and I can just do G, and then I get a sage seed. Fantastic. Okay, so I don't have to walk all the way to the store because I'm lazy. All right, so this is a problem here. And then the big problem over here is just the mushroom supply, which is also a financial issue. All right, but what I did want to try is we have these guys now, and I think, are they? Yes. See, those allow us to build on top. It's going to save us a lot of space, which is absolutely great. Now we just need to get it up there. Yeah, we just need to get it. I built stuff a little bit too close together here. A little bit. That's okay though. We will figure it out. The thing it doesn't allow us to do though is like build directly, like drop stuff down. That would be an interesting tool to get. Something that would allow us to just like drop stuff directly down, so I don't have to do this. But we will endeavor to do it as neatly as possible regardless. All right. But yeah, we could just do that. And we could do that, and then we're going to get more of those. And then we need to do something similar on this side where we have, oh my god, it's going to take so many. I did not leave myself any room for expansion here. But it's okay, because we can always double this one up later. So what we'll do is, where is everything? This. I need this. Right? And then our blocks, because I could use the big planks as well for that, but it's fine. And then we need a elevator. And it's going to be this type of elevator. And it's going to go up here. And it's going to go and deliver here. All right. So that will eventually fill that up, which is good. So we have enough of that. We have a mushroom problem. Those ones are working. These ones are done already. My goodness. Absolutely done. Okay. Can we fit these guys like over top of these ones as well? Can fit it over the top of that. We can't fit it over top of these. I can't stack these up. I'd have to like build. I would have to build a floor in order to like stack these. Okay, but these are going to be really useful. That's good. Okay. Okay, over here, yeah, flax is looking pretty good. We've got flax over here. So these are all filled in. And then the plant fiber is coming up. So now we are producing a bit better amount of soap. Yeah, and the other soap target is filling up already. So that one is pretty solid. We have mushrooms have filled up in here already. Because that is making... Oh, it's making the blue ones, right? That's our transformation potions. We're not selling these yet? Oh, shoot. We're not selling the transformation potions yet. We got to get that sold, too. Got so many little things to do. Meanwhile, though, we are making money over here. It is starting to fill these guys in. But they're just so expensive. But it is good supplemental income there. Let me check these guys a little bit here. And so we've got random quests here. Yeah, we can definitely get that one done. It's 30 silver. We aren't making bronze rivets yet. We are making all of these things, but these are very slow to get. So we can do this random quest really quickly and easily by just grabbing some bandages and some of the blue potions, which we're not selling yet. But we should be, because they are worth 620 copper, so we're definitely going to want to do that. And then bandages. Where do I have bandages? That's a soap. Bandages. Where are the bandages? Over here somewhere? Are they inside? They're inside. There we go. Bandages. Where's my box for bandages? That's for those. Where are the bandages box? Oh, right underneath. I just didn't see it. There we go. All right, so we go in here. We don't need very many of these. Throw those back in there before it fills up. Let's go get this coinage. Random quest complete, 30 silvers, not bad. And we will drop... Yeah, there's a fair amount of money in here. Drop that in there. Just takes its while to get around. Meanwhile, we are selling yellow and green, and we need to sell blue. These are going to 2 different ones. Our store is actually getting kind of full. We might do to expand the store soon. Where can I put another one of these guys that isn't going to get like weirded out? Not the prettiest thing, but I'll have to do for now. We might need to do something else here after. But what we can do for now, though, is get ourselves one of these guys. Can I get it? There we go. And put that over here somewhere. Let's put it right next to this one. Can I put you? Will you go in there? What the heck? Go in from that side. That's fine. And then we're gonna put a little box over here, which we can use to... Oh no, we can't use... Yeah, some of the configurations, just like, I need one that goes like in on one side and out on the other side. Which can't do that, like when it's standing up tall like that. I mean, I can, but I have to do it like this. It's just kind of weird. It's just kind of weird. That's fine. Right? And then those need to come into one of those guys. Oh, one of those guys. Okay. And then they're right here, right? Yeah, they're right here. So then we just go grab, and you got it, folks. Another cannon. All right, cannon just goes there, and then we put all of those in there, and then we just tell it to shoot into here. Can I use another cannon for this too? Can I load these with cannons? I can. Fantastic. All right. So the store's a little bit messy, I would say, but yeah, it's doing okay. Anyways, yeah, I think we accomplished quite a few things. We're selling these potions now. We kind of increased our soap production, not really. We need to fix mushroom production. We're not making enough mushrooms, and I have no idea how I'm going to be able to afford to do that. But we are making coins over here now. Well, we were making coins here. Why aren't we making coins? What did we run out of? We're still running out of soap. Still running out of soap. Yeah, okay. Well, we're getting there, folks. We're almost profitable. The startup business has grown significantly. But I'll do for this episode, and we'll see if we can maybe improve on this offline, maybe. But we've also got this impure copper powder might be able to do something with as well. And perhaps we need to loop that into here in order to make some more stuff. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. But thanks always for watching. Catch me down in the comments and let me know what I did wrong so that I can make this better. Because, yeah, it was going really well. It was going so well. And now things seem to be sluggishly going along now. So any help would be appreciated. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.